support from her co-host. The two addressed their issues on air, with Jess clarifying that her frustrations were more about miscommunication than Lauren herself. Despite the drama, Jess acknowledged Lauren's talent and contributions to the show. And that's pretty much what I was expressing before I read what is going on. And that is actually the deets and the rundowns up to the minute as of 8:15 p.m. March 19th, 2025. That's exactly what's going on right now. Just once again, I'm sorry this is happening to you. Figure some things out before you just let this go. I've been in a situation where I had a job I liked and management was slow to getting to my grievances, so slow. I had to find the perfect escape route so I wouldn't shoot myself in the foot or my family because it was just too much. Let's say by the time they got to me, a year had passed and the damage had almost already been done. But that was beside the point because I'd already figured out an exit plan to leave my way to the best of my ability. So what I'm saying is I did my best to leave on a good note when the fires got too hot. You want to leave on a good note. It's, because that's just how you want to do. That's the professional thing to do. Do your best to leave on a good note. So if you find yourself not having the temperance to deal with this anymore, find your way to leave on a good note because you have a contract. That's what you said. Refocus, knowing that you're going to leave this situation, a blessing that was, in my opinion, short-lived if you choose to live. Or in another token, just a pedestal to launch you somewhere else. Use this time that you have in reference to your contract. Do more than go along to get along if you can. End on a high note and start strategizing what you want to do next. After all, you're a mom. You have so many things you can do with that now. You have new material. Since you're a comedian, you can start talking about mommyhood and how you thought it was going to be this, or that. The way things are going, you might be on the road to getting married, so you can talk about that. You have new material, and you can even turn this whole Jess Hilarious Breakfast Club debacle into a comedy thing. So those are some ideas that I'm going to give because I just don't want to see you lose. I was going through google.com when I was searching for the right thumbnails I wanted to use to pick for you for this picture, the thumbnail, and you have a lot of good looks, meaning like fashion looks and makeup looks. So have you considered talking about fashion and makeup and streetwear? Because it seems like the way you dress, just by a glance, you dress really fashionable, but it's got like a street flair edge. So you have a lot of possibilities. I'd like for you to end this whole Breakfast Club on a high note because after all, they did extend a hand and they hired you. No different from you saying, Jess, if it wasn't for you, Miss LaRosa wouldn't have even been on there. Okay, well, what goes around comes around. Let's not bite the hand that feeds us too tough. But if you need to be firm, you can kind of just nick it a little bit, but don't bite it completely off. And I say nick it just so they won't walk all over you. Draw a line in the sand to stand firmly where you stand. Say it once, stand on it, bide your time, wait for the contract to go out, then go about your way peacefully. And that's it. My name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. You already know what you got to do. You already know what you want to do. Thank you for coming in. Y'all have a good night.